Hello, I'm Trent, and welcome back to another Glitter Goddess Yoga session. um, Before we get started, I have a few opening announcements. Shout out to Providence Community Libraries for making these classes possible for another series. You can check their programming at PCL YouTube page. Well, at their PCL YouTube page, excuse me. They got some cool content over there, so check them out. Um, Also, since I can't see you, you know what I mean, since you're behind the screen, um, you can feel free to take any pose that feels more comfortable for you. If something doesn't feel right in your body during our practice, feel free to take a break from your mat, go into a child's pose, and like I said, go into a completely different move that's more comfortable for your body. Um, Also, feel free to have some water by your side to stay hydrated through our session. Um, uh, if you would like to involve some cushion during our, excuse me, during our session for more comfort, that's also welcomed. Pillows or blankets, yes. Um, and that should be all. If you're ready, you can join me on your mat and we can get started. Oh, okay. I'm just sitting in the way of the camera. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's meet on. oh, Let's meet on the mat. Sitting up nice and tall. Spine reaching nice and long. Relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing the muscles in the face. Breathing. Inhaling through your nose. And exhaling through your mouth. With every inhale and exhale, engaging with the belly. Inhaling the energy that's serving you. Exhale the alternative. And slowly with control, gently actually with control, bringing the head over to the right side, right ear to right shoulder, stretching the left sides of our neck. Breathe into your stretch here. Breathe into those sensations. And slowly with control, rolling the head over, bringing the chin towards the chest, stretching the backs of our neck. And slowly with control, bringing the head over towards the left side, left ear to left shoulder, stretching the right side this time. Breathe into your stretch here. On your last exhale, we're slowly going to rotate the head forward once more, bringing the chin towards the chest. And rolling your head over to the right or left side, rolling the head all the way around. Still keeping that breathing pattern. Inhaling and exhale as you rotate all the way around. Engaging with the muscles in your neck. Slowly with control, rolling the head over towards the other side. Breathe into your sensations. And slowly bringing your head back to center, finishing up on your last rotation. And we're just gently going to roll the shoulders back, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And reverse your rotation, rolling the shoulders forward. bringing your rotation to stillness. We're just going to open up the arms wide, and we're going to cross over, right over left, bending your left arm and dropping your right shoulder. For a more advanced stretch, you can bring up the right arm, grabbing both palms, and inhaling to lift up the arms, and exhale to push the forearms away from your face for a more advanced, intense stretch, slightly intense. And on your last exhale, you can release, opening up the arms wide once more. We're going to cross over, left over right, bending the right arm and dropping that left shoulder. And bringing that left arm as close to as possible. Again, for a more advanced stretch, you bring up the left arm, grabbing the palms together. Inhale to lift the forearms. Exhale to push away. Finish up on your last exhale. We're going to open up the arms here. And we're going to bring the arms out in front of us, reaching out long. And we're just going to rotate the wrist. And reverse your rotation. Going the other direction. Flipping the palms here, fingers facing us, forearms facing out. Placing the hands into the floor or your mat, stretching out the forearms, engaging with the muscles. Breathe into the sensations here. And to ease up on that tension you feel here in the forearms, just adding some heat to ease up on that tension. Flipping the palms here, forearms facing us this time, and the fingers. And we're just gonna open and close our palms, creating a fist to pulsate the wrist. And flipping the palms over once more, stretching out the forearms, giving it that good stretch. And releasing, giving the wrist a little shake. And bringing them together for a figure eight. And you can release and make your way, however you want to get there, to tabletop, coming to all fours. Making your way to all fours. We're here in tabletop. And now we're just going to do a couple cat-cows. Inhaling, engaging with the lower back, giving your body a slight arch. Slight lift of the chin. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling, releasing the hips, pushing through the upper back, pushing into the floor. For cat. Inhaling, reversing, engaging with the lower back, slight tilt of the hips, engaging, light lift of the chin. Exhale, pushing through the upper back. And feel free to do a couple cat-cows on your own here. Going at your pace. And finishing up on your last cat or cow. From here, we're going to bring the spine back to neutral. And from here, we're just going to lift up the left leg, tucking the back toes. And we're just going to engage with that entire left leg, giving ourselves this light rock. Engaging with the ankle, the leg, the foot, the toes. And you can bring your left foot back to meet the right. And we're going to do the same on the right side. So elongating the right leg, tucking the back toes. We're just going to engage the same way, giving ourselves a slight rock. Engaging with the right leg, the ankle, the foot, the toes. And bringing that right leg back to meet the left. And from here, we're just going to go right into plank. For a modification for plank, you can move down to the forearms, like so, holding your plank, feeling strong here, engaging with your core, and slowly with control, releasing into the floor on your mat. Resting here a moment. From here, we're going to tuck the palms into the floor on the outside parts of our armpits. Elbows facing back behind us. Pushing into the floor, rising up into up dog cobra or baby cobra. Engaging with the lower back. And slowly with control, lowering yourself back down to the floor. Once more, we're going to rise up into your upward dog, cobra or baby cobra. And slowly with control, lowering back down towards the floor. And resting here once again. And slowly with control, placing our palms back on the outside skirts of our armpits, pushing into the floor, rising up into our up dog, cobra or baby cobra. Tucking the back toes, we're going to push the hips up and back. For our first downward facing dog, feel free to bend your knees, pedal your feet. And slowly walking the hands towards the feet, hanging heavy here in the forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Slight micro bend in the knees. Belly on top of thighs. We're just going to crawl the hands forward, crawling back into our downward facing dog. From here, we're going to rise up the right leg, and we're going to float that right leg all the way between the palms. And we're going to plant that right foot. And we're slowly going to bring that left knee down towards the floor or your mat. If you have any cushion or some support, a blanket, pillow to support that knee. Coming here into this little lunge. And slowly rising up. When you feel ready, opening up the arms. Coming here in this high lunge. Feeling strong. Breathe into your stretch. And slowly releasing the arms. Bringing the left arm down here on the inside part of the right foot. We're going to come around for a twist, rising up the right arm. And slowly with control, we're going to bring that right arm down to meet the foot. We're going to rise that left leg off the floor. You can move your pillow or your blanket. We're going to bring the right palm on the inside of the foot. And we're going to swoop that right leg around, coming back into downward facing dog. Oh. From here, we're going to rise up the left leg. And we're going to float that left leg between the palms and plant that left foot. Lowering down that right knee. Again, using some support, some cushion to support the knee. Making sure we're stacked here. And coming out of this low lunge, coming up here to this high lunge. Feeling strong, feeling grounded here. Rising up the arms. stretch. We're going to release the arms down, planting the right palm on the inside of the foot. We're going to go into a twist, reaching the left arm up and towards the sky. And with control, we're just going to bring that left arm down to meet the foot. And we're going to rise that right knee off the floor. And we're going to bring this left palm on the inside of the foot. And we're going to swoop the left leg around, bring it back to meet the right. Coming back into a downward facing dog. And slowly with control, we're going to lower the knees down towards the mat. And from here, we're going to go into child's pose. Going into your child's pose. If you have any pillows or cushions you would like to utilize in your child's pose, you can do so at this time. And when you're ready, slowly making your way out of your child's pose and meeting me on your sits bones. However you want to get there. And meeting me on your sits bones. Oops. I actually have to turn this way because otherwise you won't be able to see me. Can I do it this way? I just use the pillow. So we're going to tuck in the left leg and we're going to extend the right leg out long. You wouldn't be able to see me if I did it this way, but I'll just put it on the floor so you can see. So once you got this set up here, tuck in the left leg, right leg out long, spine reaching nice and tall. From here, we're gonna grab the shin or the foot, but still trying to keep that spine nice and tall. And hinging at the hips, we're slowly gonna lean over our right leg as much as we can. Keeping that foot flexed until you can't reach over no more. If you have any pillows or cushions you would like to use as well, place under the knee. from your sit bone. But reaching as far as you can go. Breathe into your stretch here. Utilizing your breath to go deeper into your stretch. And slowly with control, bringing the spine back to center. With the right palm, we're going to reach over, grabbing the left knee, rising the left arm up and over, reaching towards the foot, stretching the left side body. Breathe in through that entire left side body. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And on your last exhale, bringing the spine back to center, we're going to release the left leg. Give it a little shake. And we're going to tighten the right leg this time. You can utilize your cushion, your pillows at this time. Spine reaching nice and long, wrapping the shin of the foot. We're just going to hinge at the hips, utilizing our breath to lower down closer and closer towards our left leg. Going as far as you can go. Breathe into your stretch. And slowly bring the spine back to neutral. With the left palm, we're going to reach over, grabbing the right knee, rising up the right arm, and reaching over towards the foot. Stretching the right side body. Breathing through the right side. And on your last exhale, bring the spine back to neutral. We're going to release the right leg as well. I'm going to give the right leg a little shake. From here, we're going to bend the right leg and we're going to step over the left leg, bringing that right leg as close to us as possible. With the left arm, we're going to hug around the right leg, bringing it even closer to us. And we're going to flex that left foot as we sit here with our right leg close to us. You can flex the right foot too if that feels good for you. I suggest you should flex it. Breathe into your sensations here. And then your last exhale, you can release the right leg and stretch it out nice and long. We're going to bend the left knee and we're going to step over the right leg with the right arm. We're going to reach around the left leg, bringing it as close to us as possible. Flexing the right foot, breathing here through our stretch, engaging with the entire left thigh to your sit bone area, to the sacrum. And on your last exhale, you can release the left leg, elongating the left leg. And use this time to take a sip of water. From here, we're just going to bend both knees into the floor, sitting up nice and tall with bent knees. And reaching forward, we're just slowly going to lower ourselves down towards the floor without straightening our legs, while engaging with our cores. Slowly with control, lowering down towards the floor. And once you reach the floor, we're just going to windshield wipe the knees from side to side. Being mindful of the breath. And slowly bringing your rocking to stillness. We're just gonna open up both knees, bring the feet together for Incline Butterfly. If you have any blankets or pillows you would like to place under your knees here, feel free to do so at this time. Breathe into your stretches, sensations. And slowly with control, you can release the incline butterfly, bringing the knees back up towards the sky, feet planting to the floor. And we're just going to elongate the left leg, keeping the right leg where it's at. With the left palm, just going to grab the outside of the right knee, and we're going to bring it over for a twist. Looking over the right shoulder to deepen your twist. Breathe into your stretch. And on your last exhale, we're going to bring this, actually we're going to turn ourselves back towards the mat. Pushing this, placing this knee back to where it was. And we're going to switch legs. We're going to elongate the right leg and bend the left knee. With the right palm, we're going to grab the outside of the left knee and bring it over towards the other side for a twist on the other side. Looking over the left shoulder to deepen your twist. And on your last exhale, we're going to turn back over, planting that left foot back into the floor. And we're going to bring this right leg back to meet the left. And we're going to rise up that right leg. And we're going to place that right ankle on top of the left knee. Lifting up the left leg. Threading through that hole. Clasping the hands behind the left leg. Bringing that left leg as close to us as possible. Breathe through your stretch here. And on your last exhale, you can release the left leg back into the floor. Release the right leg as well. From here, you can rise up the left leg, place the left ankle on top of the right knee, rise the right leg off the floor, thread through that hole, clasp the hands behind the right leg, bring both legs close to as possible. last exhale, you can release that right leg back into the floor. Release the left leg as well. From here, we're going to rise the hips up into the air. Grab the outside of our feet for happy baby. And feel free to give yourself a gentle rock. And slowly, with control, bringing the knees towards your chest or your belly, curling up into a little ball. And slowly, with control, bursting open, releasing all your limbs into the floor. You can flip the palms over, facing towards the floor, or have them facing towards the sky, whichever you prefer. If you're feeling more grounded, then you keep the palms facing towards the floor. We are now lying here in Shavasana, corpse pose, lying here on the ground, resting in the final resting place for this form of you. Allowing yourself to sink into the ground, sink into your consciousness, and just rest here. fingers, wiggling the toes, bringing some slight movement back to the body. And when you're ready to move, rolling to the right or left side for a moment of comfort. Then pushing up to a seated position to close out with 4 breaths. When you're ready, and meeting me here in a seated position to close for 4 breaths. You can place the palm on top of the knees, heart center, on top of the heart. A breath for our ancestors and the indigenous people who was here before colonization and slavery. Breathing in and out. A breath to thank yourself for your practice today. Breathing in and out. A breath to thank others for their support and love. Breathing in and out. And this last breath can be for any intentions you have the rest of your day going towards the weekend. Breathing in and out. The human in me bows down to the human in all of you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. And before we go, there's a few closing announcements. So again, let me see. So again, thank you for practicing with me today. Again, shouts out PCL, Providence Community Libraries for making these classes possible. Again, check out the programming at PCL YouTube. Also, send us thoughts and feedback on what you want to see more of. We also are receiving donations via Venmo at the Glitter Goddesses for our declaration project. You can also find us on Facebook at the Glitter Goddess Collective plus House of Glitter. You can check out our website at theglittergoddesscollective.org for other virtual and COVID safe in-person offerings this month. Again, thank you, Providence Community Libraries. And I'll see y'all next time. Later and enjoy your day.